Alright, Internet, right now it's you, me, and Digimon Battle Spirit. Are you as excited as I am for this epic thing? A majig. I did have a thing to say for this intro, and seizure or slights, oh my god, I'm sorry, I did not expect that. I'm sorry if you're epileptic, now you're dead, so I'm not going to be able to attend your funeral. I have a thing. I have a thing. Impmon. I have a thing for Impmon. Don't judge. Alright, so let's get this show on the road, on the Rocky Balboa, eating chocolate ice cream with marshmallows. Delicious. I am playing hard mode because I am hardcore as American Kirby, and I will choose Wormmon. And first I will fight this rabbity fucker. So, before I get down to brass taxes, I'll first get down to iron taxes. No, I am going to explain how this works. You must beat the ever-living crap out of innocent creatures and steal their blue balls as they fly from their body. It sounds like every good game ever made. So, that was a Betamon. If you kill the little extra guys, they usually give you items or something. I don't tend to use them because it's more effective to just sonic ball attack the rabbit. See, things like that always happen. So, stop throwing just happens automatically when you press the B buttons. Don't you spit things at me, that's just not kosher. Or halal. I think it would offend Hindus too. See what Terriermon's doing? He is just offending every demographic. So, you may notice that Wormmon has very, very low deceleration. He moves sort of like Luigi. And in fact, he's exactly like Luigi, except, you know, he's a worm and he turns into a large black man when angry. So, exactly like Luigi. I don't know what kind of Mario games you're playing. It must be really silly if they don't include transformation into a large African American. Whee! Come back here. Whoever has the most balls at the end wins. It's like being female lanternfish. You want to collect as many fishy testicles so you can fuck some shit up. And I have acquired your balls. How many ball jokes can I squeeze into one? Squeeze. Balls. Oh my god. And the timer is up, and you may have thrown me and won the battle of those 5 seconds, but I have won the war, Terriermon. Look at that, a pathetic 4. You have been bested. Shake your head in shame, you little wiener. Next is Agumon, the icon of the series, therefore I will crush him. Besides, he's a communist son of a bitch anyway. Yeah, he's a communist. He has it written all over his face. You just don't see it. It's in Sharpie, though. I can see it in much higher resolution than you can because of YouTube compression, but if you look really closely, you might be able to make out it says, "I'm a commie," all over his face in Sharpie. Very strange design choice there. So, usually how battles work, and I'm going to try to avoid this, is just basically charge into each other, because charge attacks do 2 balls instead of 1 ball. But I'd like to keep things a little more interesting than that. I may rely on that strategy for the harder fights, but this is... Oh, I forgot, Wormmon can wall grab. Oh yeah, Agumon, you get comboed there. Agumon is one of the more balanced characters. Why am I even explaining things? I don't explain anything. I am not your explainer. I am not your Game Boy. Don't play with me. I am not your Game Boy. I am the journey. I am the destination. I am the story that will read you real, every memory that you hold dear, and now I am the angry black man about to kill you. Funny how things work out that way. Yeah, so when you grab Calamon, you eat his soul and then gain Digivolves. I can be and Digivolve, and become Mega or Ultimate, depending on who you ask. Mine is Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode, who is, I think, one of the better ones. I don't know, most of them are good. I would imagine so. I mean, it would kind of be terrible if they weren't. Oh, you may be noticing a little clickety-clackety, and unless you are Abraham or one of the 3 porn bots following me on Twitter, you wouldn't know that I recently purchased a USB SNES controller, and it is a very good friend of mine now. I love it, but it is quite clickety-clackety, so I apologize if it sounds like I'm eating like a bowl of chips, but it really is far superior to using a keyboard. And I feel like I'm actually playing an authentic SNES game, even though this was for Game Boy Advance. Yeah. I decided on SNES because I figured not many games I'm going to be playing on my computer are going to require more than, 6 really operational buttons. And if so, I would just get, maybe I'd get an N64 controller along the line, because I do play quite a bit of N64. Because N64 is one of my favoritists. Stop V-headbutting me. You just need to stop doing that. Speaking of communists, stop that. Characters have a taunt, if I can... That's not the button for it. That is the speed up button. That is the opposite of the taunt button right there. Here, that's one of them. Where's the good one? Here's the good one. No, wrong one. He, turns into a dominatrix. Obvious reference to the anime, but if you're strange like me, you make that connection instantly. No, no, do not want. This is not what I want to be happening right now. I do not want a hot air balloon cactus nipple laser me. Don't you dare do that. That is just not appropriate for a Catholic institution such as YouTube. Oh my god. All these stupid Frenchmen up in the air. No. No, he electrocuted me. What was funny was when I was practicing this game, he threw one of those electric balls at me, and when you touch somebody who's being electrocuted, you get electrocuted, so it was just it was an everlasting chain of those. If I can salvage the recording, I would love to share it with you, but I was being retarded then, and I set Cam Studio to the max quality, and it just led to sad. Like, sadness just came out of it. It just exuded sadness. My laptop was practically crying, and now I am fondling a blue ball as I revel in my slight victory. Wow. Yeah, you punched the ground. You just got owned, and I didn't even get Mega. Wormmon versus Wormmon. It is Wormception here. Oh, no. Do you know what this means? Party time. It means party time. Party time, I mean fire time. Which is always the best kind of party. Really, pyrotechnics are required for a good time. Everywhere. Anytime. So this is Impmon, and he's a bastard. He essentially is an in-between of Mega and Rookie in this. He behaves like a Mega, but the main problem with him, his balls are just drawn to him naturally. That would be a very useful talent for Impmon, but for me it just means sadness, since it's really hard to get balls out of him, and it's really hard to grab your balls away from him. So, especially in hard mode, you can just expect to lose. They give you a free chance if you just lose to actually fight the actual good fight. I will fight the good fight. I will defend my country. Gee, if I were a man, I could join the Navy. I'm not a man. I am a Wormmon. I'm Wormmon. I'm feeble. I'm not very good at anything except being awesome at everything. Wormmon is probably my favorite Digiman in 02. Probably my second favorite partnered Digimon. My favorite we have not encountered yet. And you'll never guess who it is. Because it's the bandwagon. It's like if I had a bunch of rubber bands and stuck them on a wagon, that would be my favorite Digimon. Rubber Bandmon. It's like Rubber Bandman from Static Shock, except a Digimon. And also not as awesome, I don't think. I love that show, Static Shock. Does anybody remember Static Shock? It was a cool show. I liked it. And it dealt with mature issues like dyslexia. because Rubber Band Man was dyslexic. And of course, it came to plot fruition when he had to read the turn it counterclockwise to stop the explosion. I remember that episode. I didn't know what dyslexia was when I saw that. And then I learned, and then my balls were rotating under Impmon's. Oh yeah, you bend over. You bend over, Impmon. Oh, hello, furry icon. How are you today? I am going to absolutely destroy you and make all the furries cry. So, this is not my favorite Digimon, if you were curious, but yes. Renamon I tend to have trouble with, probably because her arena is really annoying. She kind of kicks my ass with her kung fu kicking. But luckily, even in hard mode, they're really too stupid to actually collect balls. They're more skilled in fighting, but their AI is pretty retarded. I mean, this isn't a masterfully made game. I think you can probably tell. So, don't expect much from the AI. I mean, this game is just nostalgia porn for me. And not the kind of nostalgia porn where, you know, the nostalgia critic does... Oh, wait, what? Stop shooting your diamond storm at me. That's just unkind. Diamonds can be sharp and hard. Just like a lot of things. But, come on. Oh! I have grabbed the Oprah Noodle mantra. Hooray! I am ready to make ramen out of you. I do not know what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure they're words. And I think they may make sense if you analyze them. How I get these words from other words by saying words. It's like a search engine, and you just type something absolutely random and you get something sort of tangentially related to it. That's how I speak. I am gifted / cursed. Clickety clackety. I really hope it isn't as loud as I think it is, because I can hear it. And I have really good headphones on. Well, apparently really good. I like them. They're my besties. My headphones are my besties. Ah. Get owned. No. No, I wasn't talking about me getting owned. Oh yeah, swish that tail in my wormy face. Huh, yeah. You just shake that butt. And here is my favorite Digimons. Because I just think Guilmon is cute and hilarious. But that is not cute nor hilarious, Guilmon. You awful beast, you. You are no longer my favorite. I am removing you from my subscribed list. And also, you're no longer in my fave 5. Remember when that was a thing? Me neither. I don't get what he's doing when he looks constipated. I may have known if you asked me when I played this game religiously, but I never do anything religiously. Except, I don't know. No, I don't do anything religiously. I can't talk about my religious practices on this, but it involves wiener dogs and giant kittens. No floor wax and lubricant involved in this one. If you get that reference, you're a champion. Because that means you've watched our other videos. Yeah. Ah, Wormmon. You are just the wormiest. Although he really isn't much of a worm, he's really more of an ouch. Ouch. He's more of an in-ouch. Yes! There is no Dukemon for you today. I am just going to positron laser you. I love that positrons are actually a thing. It sounds like fake science bullshit, but it's actually a thing. Yeah. Wikipedia that sucker. You know what's a good sucker to look up the Wikipedia article is those Dum Dum Lollipops, because those are just wonderful. I like the root beer ones, although the mystery ones are fascinating. Because they are actually a mystery, because they're all the leftovers. It's like, where I'm from, there are these Fox and Park sodas. And I hate all of the sodas except for one, and the one I like is all of the leftover soda put together. And, I don't know, the sodas taste like generic colas, except that one. That one has something special about it. And of course, the only place that sells them no longer carries them. Yeah, you scratch your butt in shame, Guilmon. I will fight Suckmon at a later date.